So here I am just sitting on the couch with this gentle giant up here. So this is what happens when storms change up your living situation. Cujo needed a place for the night. And here she is. But let's just talk about this thing in the house. Uh, and now she's got to run off. But there is a bit of a size thing compared to this to one of our house dogs, of course. We have our little lap dogs, but when you get a dog like Cujo in the house, it really shows off the size of that dog. It's hard to appreciate, and I'm sure you watch our videos and you see her out in the yard, but this really gives you an idea of how big she is. So she towers over me on the couch. Granted, she's cheating. She's sitting on her legs. Even still, she's a big puppy. Aren't you, Cujo? Once again, this is our, this is what protects our livestock. So, to give you size, she stands about my hip level, roughly. Come on. Come on. And, she's,
adorable.
Exactly. She's not to be messed with when she's out in the yard. But inside, she couldn't be sweeter. And this goes into our videos of, oh my God, she tooted. And it's all
tooted.
It's all I can do to keep my concentration for my eyes not to pop out of my head. Yes, I've talked in quite a few videos about the fact that she's a gentle giant and the fact that she can switch from a protector to a gentle dog. And I mean, this is a prime example. But not only can she do that outside, where she knows when she's out with the livestock who to defend and who's an enemy. But when she comes in the house, there's a lot of cats in this house. I'm sure that's not a surprise to anybody watching our videos. She couldn't be safer with the house cats. In fact, she is safer with the house cats than our house dogs are.
Yes.
Our dogs, Nip, Chase, all that. Cujo does none of that. In fact, the cats came to Cujo when she came in because they missed her.
They were so excited.
Because a lot of our cats grew up with Cujo in the house when she was a puppy, and they really do miss her, and she really is gentle. And
she checks in with them all. So she actually went around to all of the cats to kiss them, and her butt was just flying off. She was so happy. They were so happy.
Jessica had to get off the couch because Cujo's butt was swinging so wildly. There just wasn't room for all of it. She's calmed down a bit now. I don't know if you can see me anymore. I'm in this pile here. She's about the same size as me. But yeah, so like I said, there are a lot of different types of guardian dogs, livestock guardian dogs, and it really depends on what you are looking for. The Great Pyrenees is a more ferocious dog.
Well, it's gentle, but very wary of strangers.
Right. But compared to this type, it depends. And you read a lot about different things. We research all our dogs before we get them. And you read a lot about what different dogs can be on paper. Jade, our duck collar, is a prime example. I got her because they weren't supposed to be overly barky. There were other qualities in her that I can't remember anymore. Keep in mind that I've had Jade for like a decade now. And on paper, dogs can sound really good, and then you get them and their personalities are very different. Of course, every dog has their own personality, but we couldn't have really asked for much more when it came to a guardian dog than we could have with Cujo.
No.
Because she does her job exactly as we'd want her to do it.
And she's perfect. She is the best dog. So what Cujo is as a maremma, they're kind of broken down into what their breed traits are. And so Cujo is what is considered a close-in livestock guardian dog. So she, like a few other breeds, tend to be, they prefer to stay with the flock closer and less roamy, less border patrol-y, where the Great Pyrenees is more border patrol-y, has a higher tendency to roam. It is generally a little bit larger and a lot more suspicious to strangers. Now, all livestock guardians are suspicious to strangers, so if you do visit and you do go to the pen...
You're so big, baby.
This gentle giant will not allow you into that field because she is there for the protection of them from 2- and 4-legged, so she will not ever let you in Do not try it.
And that's her job.
That is her job.
Straight up. If she did let you in the field, then she's not performing her duties as a livestock guardian dog. No stranger should be going into a field with a guard dog.
Yeah.
Any type of guard dog. But the fact that she can come in the house and transform into a house dog, minus the fact she doesn't fit in the house, not her fault, is amazing.
She's the bestest.
Because she is a giant, as you can see. But she is quite wonderful. And, you know, we got to say, that dog spent the last, I don't know how long, with the animals. And she smells fresh as a daisy, to be honest with you. Minus the little toot, which really could evacuate a house. But, I mean, you know, and as you can see, she's still white.
She's very white.
Yeah.
It's kind of magical.
You know, these are important factors. They really are. She never looks dirty. I mean, there's the mud season, and there's nothing about that. But I just mean generally being around the livestock, she maintains a clean, neat appearance, and it's really awesome. This is one of our animals that grew up with Cujo.
That's Bean. Oh, Bean.
And Bean is a semi-shy cat. And comes right out when Cujo comes out. So, I mean, there's a lot to be said for that.
Yeah.
And she's actually sick right now. Well, she's recovering. So the fact that she's coming out at all, only for Cujo.
Yeah. Yeah, she
So
only
that's
came out
awesome.
for Cujo. We love Cujo. I think she's my favorite dog.
She is a livestock guardian dog that you can take to the bank. That is a breed that really, really does its job well. Except for the oniony fart that just came out of her again. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I can't even
she
think
waved
straight.
it.
I was just complimenting you. Way to turn that around. Whew.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's powerful stuff. So we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go evacuate the house. And anyway, thanks for joining. And remember, Cujo's the best.